Oh, are we live
Now we're live.
now?
Yeah.
Are we live now?
Yeah, for the thousands of people tuning in from all around the world.
Let's double check. I want to make sure that
we're live.
that is the case. Yeah, we're live.
Look at this. See? Dupe, deep, dupe. Anything can happen live.
It's an experiment. It's an experiment. But, it's a live talking overtime. If anybody's here, let us know in the comments. We can see
nobody cares.
No, it's not about all the views. It's
they'll trickle in.
yeah. But it's a work meeting.
I'm just here for you.
So
yeah. So,
but no, thanks for joining me, Brian. This is Talking Overtime. We haven't done one in a little while due to my medical issues, but getting back to good health, and hopefully, you and your family had a good rest of the summer. I know you're getting back into it soon, and
yeah, it's all starting all over again. Hey, look
of it. Hey, we got Darcy.
The comments do transfer over to the screen. I was wondering how that worked. Hi, boys. Hi,
so
Darcy.
This is us also seeing how this works too. So
yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, we got to get the Wheel of Illusion going here because that's the way this works. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, how would I know what to talk about if they didn't spin the wheel?
Oh, I think I closed the wheel by accident.
Oh,
I got it. Just kidding. Okay, I'm going to make it full screen. All right, there's the wheel topics.
They look good. Should I read them, or are you going to let the people read them? It's live, so I don't know. Cliff Dagger civilian figures, 4 billion MOTU lines, modern toy prices, mask Matchbox cars, which I forget that guy's name, so sorry, it's live. How many Spider-Mans will be in Far From Whatever?
It'll say home at the end.
Do we really want a live-action movie? I can answer that one. DC McFarlane Multiverse and Best Worst Movie-Based Video Game.
All right.
Those seem like categories that I can talk about live.
Give it a spin.
Come on, where's Lee Evans when you need him? He's probably sleeping.
Okay.
What is this one? Hey, McFarlane Multiverse figures.
All right. So stop share. All right, now we're back. Do we want this view or do we want this one?
I don't care. Hey, whoa! Now you get all my. Good thing I cleaned up back there.
I can just do this.
Oh, good. Then I'm gone completely. It's over, Johnny.
So no, DC McFarlane figures. I've been collecting them off and on since they came out, and I've been pretty happy with them. The models that they have come out, they got some weird ones like with the death metal ones. They
went all over the place. Like no one can complain that they didn't try to hit every demographic of people who like DC figures, because they have that weird rock and roll Superman that I'm not familiar with at all.
I didn't understand it. They're still sitting in the stores if you want one.
I'm sure somebody loves them.
But did you collect the DC Universe classics?
I had my guys, Superman, Shazam, the Aquaman, but with the yellow belt, like the classic one. I didn't have the 1989 Hook version that was hey, Colt. That was revamped for the 90s. But yeah, they were awesome. But just like every modern toy line, I just sour on it within 6 months and then sell them on eBay. So
it's the quality of it is definitely a jump up from
the old McFarlane toys were you could look at them and they'd fall apart.
Yeah. Picking up the Batman Beyond set.
I never watched that. I feel like everybody says how great it is, and I've never watched Batman Beyond.
I got him right there.
I know you like it,
Benny, right there. If you see sitting back there, so that's an old Batman shelf. So no, the quality of them, it's kind of hard to compete. You can't really compare the two. I have a mix of all kinds of stuff back here, but the one thing I will say is this also can be used for the Batman the Animated Series figures, the re-releases they came out with, is that none of them stand. They all fall down without the use of a stand, and that's why they're so top heavy. Every one of them comes with a stand or the flying piece.
Yeah, they have to.
So, you know, I got the Green Lantern up there, the John Stewart one. You won't be able to see it in the shot here, but he's like this wide.
Yeah, no, I have the same thing
and
with
his waist
Superman.
is like this. And
You're
I'm
talking about the new McFarlane still, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have the Superman and the Batman. The Batman is now my daughter's. I don't know what happened to him. He's up there Cape Crusading around the Barbie dream house. But I kept Superman down here because that's my guy. And yeah, if you don't have him attached to the sand, he's just constantly like barrel chested right to the ground.
Yeah.
But, it's the aesthetic of the animated look. They're like built like that. They're giant. Like there's no, and the legs are like chicken legs, like Rick Rude or something.
I mean, they're getting better at it. I think some of the newer ones that just came out. I joked about the Dark Side one a couple videos ago. I think it's really well done. The Black Suit Superman and the Henry Cavill Superman, those two, pretty spot on. I thought they were pretty good.
I would take every Batman the animated series.
That Batgirl, I think, is $100, Darcy. So. Yeah,
no, those figures shot up, and again, they were brittle too. I had them, and those things were just like very frail. I think my favorite one out of them was his Roxy Rocket, I think her name was. I had that. That set was great. That's about the time I sold them. Once again,
that's an obscure character from Superman the animated series.
If it's modern, I sell it within like 6 months of buying it, or I give it to my kids. It just never sticks with me, But I do have the Target Batmobile, the McFarlane Batmobile. I just got that the other day, and I'm waiting for all the Adam West Batman figures to come in. So they're at the right price point. Like you can pay $55 for an Ultimate figure, which is going to be built better, painted better, everything. Or you can go to Target and see everything on the shelf because McFarlanes are always in stock. I don't know if people don't like them or they just do a good job of stocking them, but I've never had a problem finding one McFarlane figure.
I have had a few problems with it, but nothing.
I've seen everyone I wanted. Walgreens, Target, Walmart, they're good.
But it's going to be something to think about. Like, I don't know how far I'm going to get into collecting them. Mm-hmm. There are a couple more that are coming out, but I don't want to get too crazy with it because
they spray so much with the different universes of the DC that you can just cherry pick. There's no way you're going to be into everything. It's like Cyborg Superman animated series, like weird Jokers that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah. So that'll be this part here. We'll stop the DC talk. We'll get the wheel back up. Just give me one second.
More DC talk. Is that on the wheel? No, I think maybe. That's better saved on a 66 Batgirl. Great segue, Brian. Thanks.
All right, there we go. Wow, the wheel has a lot of energy today.
That thing is out of here. Oh my god. Do we really want to? Oh, good. I get to talk about this live. I don't even get to think about what I want to say.
You may start, sir.
Oh, see, Mask fans are gonna hate me. I've come full circle. I don't know if I want any more Mask. I see what happens with the He-Man community, and it just totally imploded, and everybody's become like so jerky, or it's just like, this sucks. No, it doesn't. You suck. This sucks. You suck. And you're like, oh my god, I don't even want to like think about any He-Man stuff anymore because people are so like, upset about the whole thing. I kind of like what we have in Mask. It's our own little thing. It's a niche thing. I have everything I want from it. I mean, I want to get another Cliff Dagger thing. I want to get the shark. But aside from that, like, IDW Comics always brings out the worst in the community. And I can't see a movie because they're going to aim it at – they're not aiming at a 45-year-old Mask fans. They're going to aim it at, like, a younger demo, hoping that the Mask fans bring their kids. So, like, I don't know. I'm up in the air. If you had to tell me right now yes or no, I'd say no just because I don't want to deal with it. The wheel of morality. Oh my god!
I have the ability to do this too in these live ones. So
the wheel of morality. That sounds serious.
Oh, so yeah, you actually said it to me the other day where you were like, "Hey, I want to. I'm just like I'm not really feeling it anymore." I'm like, "Oh, okay." A live action movie, yeah, I still do want one, but the problem is that you need to do something else in front of it.
I would
don't
almost
know.
rather have like a TV show.
So there has to be a tie-in. I don't know. So like the Gem movie that came out, I don't know if Toys came out with it.
That thing came and went. I don't even know if
it was an awful movie, but it didn't even have the merchandise, I don't think, to really carry that through. You have, the Snake Eyes movie, which we talked about, how it, was terrible. I still didn't see it yet. But the toys are out there. There's like 55 different variations of G.I. Joe's out now.
Yeah.
And you kind of,
again, that fan base is doing the same thing. These suck. Those don't look good. These look good. Like I don't. It just seems like such a headache.
I don't know. I see what happens with these things, and sometimes the movies are okay. And I don't. So, do I want a live action movie? Yes, but I don't know if I trust Paramount to do it. I mean, I think that's where I'm at with it, because if Paramount's going to run with it, which they never will, because they're their thumbs up their butt for all the time. It's just I want to see it done by a smaller production company with writers that aren't going to just be
I want it to be
robotic.
Funny. I don't want it to be cool. I want it to be it's flying cars. It's got to be more like Colt writes. I would want a live action movie to be set in the 80s. I would love for it to have like an 80s theme. Think like Trapper Keepers. Think like, like kind of like not campy, but more like, embrace the hokiness of the fact that they're flying motorcycles and cars that take off and their doors open up. Like there's something fun about it. I'd like Matt-Trakker to be like, kind of cocky and like everybody else, like a little more charactery than just like, wear masks. This is going to be awesome. Let's kick ass. Like I don't need it to be like cool. I want it
you want to actually relate to the characters.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like Fast and the Furious, cool, everything's serious. We're wearing black suits. Look at our streamlined helmet. I want it to be kind of funky, like and fun. I don't want it to be cool.
An independent film, I mean, I don't know. That would be hard to do, I think. Because you're going to need some CGI with this at some point. You could do it all practical effects, but I don't know how hard that would be.
I think the best way for them to relaunch is not to aim at us, but that new He-Man, not Revelations, but the one
where they're all squished together and
with like Robot Orko.
Yeah.
I think they need to aim mask at like that demographic first, and then aim for us. I think they need to aim at little kids. Because even the guys our age aren't really like dying for it. Just we are, because it's our thing.
Yeah.
If they change the name for Snake Eyes to the Gambling Ninja, the American movie, I wouldn't recommend the movie if they change that. They could change the name to anything they wanted. I wouldn't recommend that movie.
Yeah, that's what you said. It was bad. But for as long as this has been circulating that Paramount was going to do something with F. Gary Gray, and they have a writer, how long does it take? I mean, it's just like 4 years now, I think, on these rumors or these things that were actually reported. They weren't rumors.
It's what's going to happen with the He-Man movie. Oh, that guy, the young guy, they cast some like Noah, young, strapping little, high school heartthrob guy to be He-Man, and everybody freaked out.
They contacted me first.
I heard that. You told me.
All the muscle I have, they were like, you know what? Let's try it. But my schedule just wasn't open. So,
I heard they contacted you for Skeletor's femur.
Yeah, sure.
Like Voltron kind of thing.
Yeah.
But no, I don't see it happening. It's going to be the same thing as that Noah Celentano He-Man movie, which everybody was like up in arms, like this kid can't play He-Man. It never was going to come to pass anyway. So you lost all that. You lost your mind for no reason. Everybody got mad for no reason. Overreacting.
Well, we're going to go to the next one here on the Wheel of Illusion. Let's see.
Yeah. Trying to do the combined universes is the worst idea. I've been against the combined universes because everybody's trying to keep up with Marvel, and Marvel did it right, and everybody else is playing catch up and doing it.
Well, no. What about the Marvel or the monster universe with the Mummy?
Oh yeah, Tom Cruise. That's still thriving, right?
Yeah, still thriving.
Yeah, that died before that movie was released.
Yeah.
And I love Tom Cruise, but I still haven't seen that one.
No, I have not seen it. All right. You got the wheel up. Let's give it a spin, see what you get.
Don't be mask Matchbox cars because I can't remember that guy's name right now, and I'll feel bad not giving him full credit. Hey, I don't know
so
that.
This is me. This is a rough count.
No,
this is a rough count of how many Masters of the Universe lines are out right now. It was close. I think I was pretty close to it.
You might be off by one.
And so I have some of the Origins. Liam plays with those, and then I got the Battle Cat, Skeletor, and He-Man, even though they're barely in the show up there.
Oh, the Revelations one, right?
Yeah, the Revelation one sitting up there. So even though they're barely, in the show, that's what I wanted. But they're pretty good, and I don't know how many versions of the same thing do I need. Well, one for my son to play with, one for display, and eventually he'll play with that one too. I don't care. But I got the classics one sitting there in the back, which I could probably sell.
Yeah, I have 3 vintage Battle Cats. One without the armor that my daughter, calls Tigger Tiger.
How many of the same figure do you need? Like, these are all Batman figures, but they're different, versions of the Batman.
I can live with myself if it's different incarnations, and that's what's happening with He-Man, kind of. Like, Revelations is different than the Origins, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah, Hasbro has too many cooks is right from Riley. Hasbro has too many cooks, and they all can't cook. That's a problem. All the chefs in the kitchen, and no one showed them how to freaking scramble an egg.
It's a good, and they actually have Jon Favreau, who's an actual chef too. So
yeah.
So all right. So you have the Origins line, which I still haven't been able to find an Orko cheaper than $30.
No, that thing. I it sucks. I got that thing right off the bat, like right away on Walmart, and I didn't realize it was going to be like this big, hard figure to find. And my daughter already lost the stand and whatever's going on up there with that poor little dude.
Yeah, I wanted I don't know. I wanted Orko. I had He-Man, Skeletor, and I got Tila and Evil.
I think the Moss Man looks awesome from Revelation, but is that the figure I'm going to buy? I'm going to have one figure from Revelation. It's going to be Moss Man. Like, I don't know. That just seems totally random.
Yeah, that would be a weird figure. Here's my Masters collection.
Yeah, Moss Man.
It's a tree.
Revelation.
Yeah. I saw that the other day in a store. I passed.
They have Mondos. They have Minis. They have Origins. They have
oh no, yeah. There's the mini Revelations now too.
Yeah, they have little tiny guys. They've had Loyal Subjects. They had classics for 10 years. Yeah, they have Funko Pops. Like, they have everything. Like, and they're still not happy. They're sitting there crying. They're sitting there crying.
Ones up there that look like Legos. Are they Mega Constructs or something like that?
Yeah, Mega Constructs. They got the Lego one, which I would love if they did that for Mask. Just like, that's my kind of line I'd like to see for Mask. Something that is unique to what I actually have.
So, as a fan of the Masters line, and there's other lines too, like the Ninja Turtles that basically never stopped.
Them and Transformers.
But I'm a fan of the Masters line, but I'm jealous and bitter of it, to be honest, just because there's 3 things out right now, plus 2 shows and a movie. Like,
Entertainment Earth is the one I forget about. I always go to Big Bad Toy Store. Entertainment Earth was like my original go-to for
I ordered
toys.
For Entertainment Earth, I ordered the Adventures of Batman, or the Adventures Continue Batman with the blue shading on it, the animated series. I pre-ordered it for $30. I wanted to get it the other day. I was looking around. Amazon is like 100, eBay they're like 120, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know when I'm going to get it, but Entertainment Earth is a good site to look.
No, they usually come through. I haven't heard of them, failing on that side.
No, it's a good site.
I don't get jealous of the He-Man fans. I just, honestly, the reason I don't get jealous is because I'm just like, oh my God, like, if that was Mask, I would feel not obligated, but I would want to have it all. And that's just not possible. Like if you're a He-Man fan, spending your money, I mean, maybe you're, maybe Donald Trump sitting there like, buying all these He-Man toys because he's got that kind of money. But a guy like me who, has a certain amount set aside for the hobbies, I don't know, just like the overwhelming, like I would be a target, like, oh, Matt-Trakker, got to get the mini. Oh, the Funko Pop, got to get the Funko Pop. Revelations mask, got to get it. And I'd be sitting there just like, buried in it. I would love one good line. I would like a Masterpiece Transformers kind of line where like the toys are a little more upscale, but they can't get a cheap kids line out there, so they're not going that direction.
Aside from the Split Second series, those toys, I don't think if you can get them much more upscale than what they already were.
Those toys are good, man. I mean, look at the tires; they're rubber tires that say Goodyear. You're not getting that today.
Let's see. Yeah,
New Man's toys were an offer that I'd pull my 4K. Well, see, that's the thing. That Thunder Tank was $450, and I'm making it happen. Like, I'm sorry, kid, you're gonna have to delay college for a year. I need that Thunderhawk.
But no, what it is too is like, you and I have talked about this. I think I talked about it with Michael from Metro Blasting too. I was like, yeah, I'll buy anything if they put a $800 Thunderhawk out. Who's the first person that's going to be lining up for that?
Yeah,
me. Like, I'll be in line for it. I just have to tell the missus that it only costs $100, and we'll be okay.
Well, that's the real trick now, isn't it?
But do we get a full line, or do we get Thunderhawk with Matt-Trakker, and that's it, or something along those lines?
Yeah, it'll be that.
I don't know, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the fact that, as you said, there's so many Masters lines out there right now, and everybody's complaining about, this, that, and nobody's happy with it. It just seems like people are.
There's like half the fan base is like sitting there defending it. Like, we love Masters. Let's tweet out reasons we love it and going all in on like the love fest. And the other half is just like, this is ridiculous. That's not my Masters. And again, when people start saying the word woke, I just check out. I'm like, all right, this is a conversation that's never going to go anywhere good. But like, I understand people not liking the new Masters, not for any woke reason, just because some of the stuff might not be up your alley. But like the people that hate it went on a rampage, and then the people that love it felt like forced to go, full force. And that's what happened with IDW, except I think everybody just hated it in unison. But it brought out the worst in the community, and that's what happened with Revelations. But they still get an awesome toy line. So
out of the Revelation cartoon, we'll stop with this part here. I was upset because they cast Mark Hamill, and I wanted him in it. I wanted him hamming it up as Skeletor the whole time, and it was like, I
think you'll get more of that. Hey, Benny says he picked up a Mint Box Manta for $200. The prices are dropping. I think the Chili find is going to dent the prices for certain vehicles, but overall, I don't think the prices are dropping. I just think certain Mint and Box ones might come down just because of that.
Manta, Meteor,
Firefly, Meteor. Forget it. You could probably just get that for free.
Bullet.
There's like 9,000 meteors. There's more meteors than there are humans on the planet.
Bullet and what else was the other one?
Firefly,
Iguana?
I think.
Was it Iguana?
Iguana was one of them. Yeah.
So they will be dropping on that front.
Yeah.
So let's get the wheel back up here.
Mine's up there somewhere. My Bullet. I like how this thing says, "You're in the show."
All right. For those who have joined us late, here's what's left. Here's all
I don't even know how many
the ones we
people
went
are.
through.
Just keep talking. I don't have do you see a number of people?
9.
Hey, 9 people. That's 3. That's 3 times what I thought we'd have. Cliff Dagger civilian figures. See, I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up. I'm not gonna get up. I know it's live, but I'm not. I'm lazy right now.
No, I'm not getting up either for anything.
I'm not getting up. I'm just not doing it.
Well, I mean, I don't have to. Mine are right here.
Oh, then just pick them up and show them to the computer. You just sent out mine yesterday, right?
Today.
Oh, yeah, great. Thanks.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I still think you've made up those medical issues. Just so you have to go to the post office for 3 weeks.
So Yeah, I had kidney issues to not ship your package.
I don't doubt it.
Um,
Yeah, me and Bill went in and bought. He bought a couple things from Cliff Dagger, who's located, I think, in France, and then I bought stuff from Cliff Dagger. But to save on shipping, we combined the shipping from France, and we went straight to Bill. And then he came up with this mystery illness, so I still haven't received my end of that package yet.
Yeah, go to hell.
This is live.
So for those of you who don't know, I reviewed these a couple episodes back, but basically, Cliff has come out with. That's a wrench, by the way. That's nothing phallic. So
no, that's for Tanya Harding.
Just to show the figures. This isn't civilian, but it's the goon.
And you didn't grab a Brad Turner? No, Cliff Dagger's not Madman's Custom. Totally different guy. Totally different. That's the Gloria, which Cliff was nice enough to throw that Gloria right there at me. I didn't even throw that one. Dusty's awesome, and he comes with a pizza.
Yeah,
which I have sticky tacked in his hand.
Yeah, so my nephew was up here. I told you this beforehand. I said I might have to get rid of it now. He goes, "Is that an action figure of Donald Trump?"
Could be.
With the long red tie.
I know you love the guy from Wonder Woman 84, so maybe it'll just be that guy, Maxwell Lord.
But they came out really well.
They're awesome.
They're not perfect. Like there's some, where the bodies were put back together. You can see some of the spots on them.
They're custom figures, and they're not meant for like a little kid to like.
No, correct.
Them, but I think Buddy looks like it could have been like a real release. The Buddy figure is just perfect.
Buddy, and then so I reviewed some of the ones you had.
Mm-hmm. Buddy and Dusty are like.
I thought Bruce looked really good too.
See, I haven't seen him yet because Did you
watch the video?
Yeah, but that's not the same. I want to see him like in my. You can feel it, Like the Glory is a little looser than the rest of them, but like that, the Buddy and the Dusty are amazing. Totally worth it. That's the kind of stuff that I like collecting from Mass now. The stuff that fits into my old collection. Well,
who else is there in the set?
I have Ace Riker. I have the ones that coming. I have Gloria. There's a Jacques. There's a Calhoun. Those are the two that I don't have. I have Hondo coming in like his like green jacket. Jacques and Calhoun are good, but they're probably my two least favorite agents of the original series. Even though people love Raven and Calhoun. Never my guy. Never my guy. I had to get Ace Riker. He was like my favorite as a kid. He just had that like cool bomber jacket. He looked like Lee Majors.
Yeah, I want to see if I can find.
No, highly recommended. Look up Cliff Dagger on Facebook and check out these figures.
Is that where he's at? Mostly Facebook.
Yeah, he's not on anything else. He's on Facebook. And if he is on something else, he don't follow me, and his name's not Cliff Dagger, which I don't think is his real name.
You don't think so?
I think he borrowed it from the show.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, maybe his parents are just huge fans.
could be the case here.
Yeah.
See if I can find it. Where's his photos? Like they're not listed in the photos anywhere.
I don't know. All I know is
he probably does.
I begged him. I'm like, hey, dude, I need these. And he for a little while he was like, I'm not ready yet. And every once in a while I was just like, dude, I need these.
Yeah, I can't.
Those are the ones I wanted as a kid. I was a weird little kid. I wanted them dressed up in their regular clothes so I could be like, yoink. Now I'm dressed up in my mask outfit and I'm a hero.
Yeah, I couldn't find it, but no, definitely. Like I think he's in like the collector group and a couple of yellow ones. I think that's probably where he was posting that.
He's in the France group that comes up all the time on my feed. He's in Toy Collectors. He's in Mask Force, and Darcy is fangirling over Lee Majors. Oh, Lee Majors.
So I was pretty impressed with them. I didn't know what to expect.
They're solid.
Whenever you get anything custom, you always have to worry about a couple of things. One, are you going to get them? Two, are they going to arrive in one piece? And three, like, what are they going to actually look like when you have them in your hand?
And the painting on stuff is so hard.
Yeah.
How often do y'all check the U.S. patent site to see if there's any random surprises, or has that turned out to be not much of anything too often? What does that mean? Like, people, Mask is owned by Hasbro, right?
Hasbro re-ups it whenever they have to. So, like, if you go to the patent office page,
like if Matt-Trakker's not patented, I want that character. I'll start my own Matt-Trakker comic.
And then look up the Mask logo. They trademark it or something like that. I forget exactly.
I was thinking about starting my own Musk.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I always wanted a Mask watch face for. Yeah, I mean, come on, man, how cool those Mask watches? That's like a little cosplay thing they should have had as kids. They probably did, and I just didn't have it.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong.
They had like a costume.
Didn't the Ninja Turtles have the shell walkie-talkie?
I don't know. I remember Ninja Turtles had like bandanas and shells you could wear and pretend you're a human turtle.
Yeah, I thought it.
But I would love if, like, my watch was just like beep beep beep.
And no, I want that. So I'm actually, one of the things I'm going to be doing soon is getting that sound out of the episode, looping it a little bit more, and then making it a ring or like a notification. So when I do that, I'll post it. It won't be, it's just going to be for the phone, but Oh, well, Daniel, no,
this is live.
We decided to go live today. So,
this is happening as we speak.
Well, welcome. We decided to go live just to have a little bit more interaction with everybody.
Yeah, like a little slide back and forth on that watch. I'm reading the thing would be huge. But as a little kid, everything was huge. I had like these big, watches and stuff, and like some stuff flipped out. I had the freaking watch that turned into a transformer. Like, as a kid, I would have been fine with it. I don't care if it was the size of a watermelon.
So we're at the 30-minute mark.
You want to spin one more time, or do you
want
to
do one more?
Goodbye, everybody.
Or should we say goodbye? What do you think?
I don't know. Does anybody want to talk about one more comment, or you want to just go and let you guys have your night? I don't know. Darcy's still looking at. She's probably Googling Lee Majors right now. She just totally checked out on us. Lee Majors.
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, well, I was right then. She's off.
Well, she's actually, instead of spinning the wheel, why don't we talk about RetroCon coming up?
Okay.
And I'm not plugging it or anything, but I still plan on going in September. Hopefully, you guys are all going to go too. So Darcy and Lisa are going to be there, and Brian and I will be there, hopefully, and then the Agents of Mask will be there too. And I don't know, I'm looking forward to getting out in that kind of collective again, but part of me is also like,
I haven't been to a convention in 10 years.
I'm gonna wear a mask under my mask, so I'm gonna wear the creepy Matt-Trakker face, and then wear a mask under it, so I'll be really.
See, if you want to wear a mask and just like do it seamless, just wear a costume with a mask. Cobra, a Cobra officer.
I can barely breathe with nothing around my face, so I'm not really going to go with that. But no,
I haven't gone to a con in like 10 years. I don't even know what to expect. I haven't gone to one. I'm really going just to like see everybody in person because it's within.
It's
yes, I googled.
It's a good time, and there's a lot of really good stuff there. A lot of tables, things that you collect. I know you're saying you're getting teetering toward like. You don't want to get too much more, but
yeah, like look at that. It looks perfect back there. Any more is
it's. I mean, has anybody that's listening? Have you been to any conventions that have come up over the past few months? I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have gone. I get kind of wary now because of this Delta variant and all this other crap.
Yeah, see, I would go. That doesn't. Me and you are like, see, we could be friends and have different feelings on that whole thing. I would go to anything. The only reason I'm really going to this convention is to see you guys.
I know. I'm still gonna go.
And I think Jason and Wyatt might be there, so that'll be cool. And then,
as far as I know, they will be.
I think John Trigonis might be there, so that's cool. There's some people that actually like interact with on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook that'll be there, so that's awesome.
There was a mask cast member that was going to go this year, but with COVID and everything, they were reluctant to want to go. So,
I'm going to be in SoCal. Is Los Angeles SoCal? I don't know I don't know anything about California. Like, where's LA? Is that SoCal? Is that just mid-Cal? But yeah, I'm going to go to an LA Chargers game in December. So I will be out there.
There you go.
It's the first time I've ever gone past Arizona.
I haven't passed.
Hey, that'd be cool if Riley's at
Western
James
Pittsburgh.
Riley hitting RetroCon maybe.
My furthest west was Pittsburgh, and that's
wait. Pittsburgh's the farthest west you've gone.
Yeah.
you gotta keep going. Just drive. Don't go to Arizona in August, though. It's like you walk into a freaking microwave. Was the Ninja Turtles movie soundtrack tape available at Pizza Hut, or am I confusing with some of the other things they had for the movie? The only thing I remember about Pizza Hut as a kid is my mom only took me there when I read enough books to get a free pie. Remember you had to read that?
When I was the student of the month, books. I would get a free pizza.
We had those reading is fundamental or reading the book.
I found and when I was cleaning out stuff at my parents' house,
eat it.
I found 30 of those slips, and they didn't have any expiration on it. So I tried, but they didn't honor it.
Oh, come on. That's like sometimes I see those advertisements on like an old comic book. I'm like, I wonder what it would be like if I sent that thing in today. Like, who's getting that, subscription from Marvel Comics right now? Still go to Marvel.
Yeah. I don't know. Sewer Den.
It's his response to the Ninja Turtle comment.
Oh, okay.
Which is the only thing I don't have in my basement, and it's taken me a lot of willpower not to get the NECA. Yeah, Book It. See, Darcy remembers Book It because all she does is read. So did you ever get free Pizza Hut? Because I did, like, once a month. I was going to Pizza Hut for reading. I think my mom was sick of me reading at some point. She's like, "Don't you read anymore?
You're gaining too much weight.
Stop reading." Yeah, please. I couldn't gain weight as a kid. As an adult, I can't stop.
Yeah.
I eat like I eat like I read a lot. I'll tell you that. I eat pizza like I read a lot.
Oh man, I don't know. It's kind of funny in that sense. I do remember that a lot, though. I don't know. It's I remember being Book It. I remember being, I get it, like you said, student of the month. There's probably some other stuff too.
They don't do that anymore. They don't like celebrate kids reading with food. You gotta bribe them more.
I don't know that yet. Liam just started school today, so I'm got to get there.
My daughter's like me. She picked up reading right away. When I was in second grade, I was reading with the fifth graders, so I had so much pizza. I was fast at that.
All right, we're gonna do one more on the wheel.
We're spinning? Oh, we're going for a spin. I thought we were doing on a RetroCon. We
did RetroCon, but we're gonna do one more here on the wheel.
One more spin. Maybe it'll just be a little tidy little topic.
All right. Sharon.
I hope it lands on Book It. Is that on there?
I could have added it.
Oh, it'll land on the Spider-Man one because it's like almost like a joke thing. Oh, see, no, I don't know the guy's name, and he's awesome. And he's on my Instagram, and he's awesome. I think he's called like Rad Mask or something. What's this guy's name? Come on, man. Where's my phone?
Yeah, let me find him real quick.
I know his name. Come on. Mask, Matchbox. I'm going on Facebook right now. I gotta find this dude. I want to give him full credit. I'll go to posts. I hate that. Is it Alex Sheck? That's him, right? Yeah, it's Alex Sheck. He's all over the place. Sheck. It's got to be Alex Sheck. But I follow him on Instagram, and he's got like a mask name, like Mask something. But yeah, he does. He's
how do you spell it?
He's painting SHEK. It's like Shrek without the R. So I'm sure he loves to hear that. He just paints, and just paints. Yeah, Alex Sheck. That's what I believe the name is.
I wanted to share it in the.
He does it, and there might be other people doing it, but he's the one that I think I see the most doing it. He takes Matchbox cars that match up with the designs of the 80s vehicles and just customizes them. So he's done Razorback, Thunderhawk, Cliff Daggers. He did Stinger, Slingshot. Like he's got, and they look cool, and he does little custom Matchbox packages. Somebody else today was doing the packages with like the DVD covers, and like that's like the perfect little addition to the collection. I would love if that's how Mask came back as like a bunch of little cars. I could easily find a place for them, and it totally fits. And it's cheap. How cheap is that to do? Are they losing money putting out a Matchbox car? Matchbox collectors would buy the freaking things. So just do that. And Alex Sheck has decided, screw waiting, he's gonna do it.
Yeah. I'm just getting my page loaded up here. Sorry, it's.
I teach at high school, so I don't know if I don't know the Book It program, but it might still exist. My daughter's not eating pizza from reading; she's just gaining knowledge and learning about stories.
It's so. I mean, there was that giveaway one, the Thunderhawk that I have over here. I don't remember what it came in, but there was that one there, and. I think there was, for some reason, there was another giveaway one of that, but I'm drawing a blank.
Like originally, like back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the guy.
So yeah,
right he did Razorback
work here.
Yep.
Do it
this way Razorback. Here. It's awesome. It's just like the little package, the Hot Wheels. Look at that. It looks like at least from right here, I'm not sitting on top of it, peering over every little detail. Right there, hanging on a wall, that looks like Razorback, which is a hated vehicle, I would say, among the mass community. But since Brad Turner drives it, I gotta say I like it. Even though it does look really stupid when it's open.
So that's that one there.
It's up there somewhere. I have it way up. Oh no, I put it back in my racing series thing, so I'm lying. I moved it. It's down now.
And then here's a Thunderhawk.
He did the Thunderhawk was first. That's the first one. Yeah, see, look, just fits in. They can't spend the money to paint a stupid Camaro or whatever the hell that car is and just freaking give it. People would buy that. People who don't, little kids would buy that. They would just be like, oh, cool, look at it, a red car with a lightning bolt.
This year you are encompassing two collectors, three collectors.
You're getting so many different people.
And Matchbox fans. Or
that's not going to lose money. You don't have to create the figures. You have it right there. You could have I'd take a Boulder Hill car wash. I would be loving that. Hasbro's greedy. If we buy more custom and bootleg and knockoffs, Hasbro's yeah, well, that's the way it goes. You got to show that there's an audience. Hasbro's, they do awesome stuff, but stuff like the HasLab, you're just they could make that without. I really believe in my heart of hearts they could make that without crowdfunding it. Although it's working, so why would they stop? The new Galactus still has me debating if I want it or not. But
it looks cool.
It's awesome. Just where am I
making it?
But putting a 6-foot human being size figure.
It's like sitting there with you. There's Firecracker.
Yeah, look, he did Firecracker. I mean, that's good enough. That got the job done. Looks like a little bit of a lowrider, but
I don't know, Darcy. You just recently got Firecracker. What do you think of this?
It's still in the bubble wrap, I think. Right? Cliff Dagger being his real man. Just a quick show on LinkedIn from Matt-Trakker. 5 people came up. 0 have a profile. Some of them an alleged company job. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a real Matt-Trakker out there either.
Yeah, I mean,
it might be.
You know what's funny? I think when I first started getting on social media, I think I actually looked. I think I started a LinkedIn for the page. I don't know why.
You're the LinkedIn Matt-Trakker.
Yeah, but it's probably the blank picture and nothing else.
I know Cliff Dagger's
I still can't.
So it would be
still not actually doing.
And HasLab projects aren't going to fail. They're just not going to fail because toy collectors are freaking psycho. They can't let it go. The only HasLab thing that failed, I think, was Cookie Monster because there's no market for freaking Sesame Street. I mean, I liked it, but I ain't buying it. I might have crowdfunded a Kermit, but freaking Cookie Monster, a life-size one, no. But they're gonna fund that Rancor. They fund everything. Nothing has failed because fans are psychotic. And you know what's even worse? Nothing fails, and then you can sell it a year later for triple. Everything that they've ever crowdfunded for a lot of money triples in values. That's how crazy fans are. They'll pay triple a year later after passing a year earlier. It's nuts.
Hey, there we are again. Hi.
Slingshot. Yeah, see, how awesome are those, dude? I was noticing those all, the last 2-3 months. That guy's just killing it.
Those are a couple. he is posting mostly. He's in the collectors group. He's
he's in
posting
the
a couple
collectors
of,
modes. That's where I think I see him.
I think he's in the Mask Force one.
He is.
As
he's
well.
all over. He's on Instagram. He's
Yeah, I don't know his
making
Instagram.
around.
But after this episode's done, then
Revolution was a nightmare. We're talking about the Hasbro, the ROM Micronauts Mask Universe.
That has to be part of the reason why nothing happened.
Yeah, well, when you launch it in a half-assed, crappy comic book, no offense to, the creators of those comics, I'm sure you put your, best effort in. Probably handcuffed a little bit by what Hasbro would allow or not allow, but that that half-assed attempt at making a shared universe doomed every single one of those things. I mean, that G.I. Joe was the worst G.I. Joe I ever read in my life. That was the worst incarnation of G.I. Joe.
All right, so this is going to do it for this episode. We're 15 minutes over. And so whenever we do that, we have to donate $10,000 to charity.
All right, you just I'll do it after my kidney illness clears up.
But no, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do.
See the
if you want to help the channel a little bit further, there's a thank you button somewhere, and there's also a join button.
Hold on, can I just count how much Benny Orozco spent on these? That Snake Mountain's like 800. The Sentinel was like 400. Razor Crest is like 300.
You got the Razor Crest?
Tank's like 450. He went in for all of them. See, toy collectors are nuts, man. That's just like that all right there.
Dedication.
And you know what? Snake Mountain, if I had any classics, was doing it. Sentinel, I'm more of a Galactus guy just because I'm not an X-Man dude. Razor Crest had me. I was gonna get the Razor Crest. Like it looks.
But then it exploded.
Yeah, then it exploded, and now you can't have it anymore because my special Razor Crest and the Death Star exploded. I still like that playset. So
yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, I appreciate everybody hanging out.
I do appreciate people coming live. I just think it'd be me and you and a tumbleweed.
Seemed to be pretty good. I mean, we peaked at 10. That's fine.
10 is more than triple what I thought we'd get. I thought it was going to be Darcy and 2 cats.
But everybody, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, for real.
End the broadcast.
All right.
And we'll talk to you later.
Be good.
See you.